Hello, everybody. Today we're going to be doing some personality tests. I don't know why. I'm just really that bored to make a video about it. Anyway, let's type it in. Personality. That's not what I did not press a space bar. I don't even know how to spell person. It's just sad. Anyway, personality tests. Let's see. I don't know which one to pick. Let's pick this one. Because we all know we always pick the first one. You find it easy to introduce yourself to other people. Nope, I'm a very shy person, if you could find it hard to believe. Because I'm doing YouTube. Yes, I would disagree, because it's not easy at all. You often get so lost in thoughts that you ignore or forget your surroundings. Yup. This happens to me sometimes. Sometimes when my friends are talking to me, I'm thinking about something else, and then I'm just like, what? You try to respond to your email as soon as possible and cannot stand a messy inbox. Disagree, because I really do not care. Because, I don't check my emails often. The most emails I get is like, oh, you got this video uploaded today. Blah, blah, you know? It's easy. You find it easy to stay relaxed and focused, even when there is some pressure. No. Nope. Nope. No. I mean, my friends, but not me. Because, heck no. Alright. You don't usually initiate conversations. And what does initiate mean? I'm going to assume that it means start. I'll leave it in the middle, because it's kind of a disagree, kind of agree, you know? You feel a constant need for something new. Yes, I'll put it right here. Because it's something that I feel like, yeah, I need something new. Day-to-day topics are not interesting enough to keep your mind occupied. Agree. Because I'll just leave it right there because who knows. Alrighty, being adaptable is more important to you than being organized. Oh, but agree because I don't care about being organized that much. It's only when I'm organizing my video games. Anyway. Solving practical problems interests you more than finding answers to extensional questions. I have no idea what the heck that means. Solving practical problems interests you more than finding answers to. I pretty agree, because heck, I prefer practical problems. Winning a debate is more important to you than making sure no one gets upset. Disagree, man. I've never been in a debate, so I don't. But I would disagree. Alright, you often feel as if you have to justify yourself to other people. What does justify mean? I'll just put agree, just cause. But I'll just put it right here. Your home and work environments are quite tidy. Disagree. Heck no, my room is messy. But you guys don't see that because I don't show my rooms often, so yeah. You do not mind being at the center of attention. Disagree. Heck no. You would rather call yourself pragmatic than visionary. I have no idea what that means. I'm actually going to search that up right now. I'll be right back. Alright, so I looked it up. It says that visionary, especially of a person thinking about or planning the future with imagination or wisdom. And pragmatic means dealing with things sensibly and realistically in a way that is based on practical rather than... Yeah, I'm going to go with myself pragmatic. Because visionary is basically my friend. Because I don't plan the future. Because she's like, oh, when we go to college, we'll get an apartment. Yeah, so I don't plan the future. Because personally, I don't want to go to college, but I'm probably going to. Because I need a job. I want to be a voice actor, so... You guys be watching them cartoons and you'll see me. No, I'm kidding. But we will, though. You rarely get mood swings. I'm going to have to put it in the middle. Because I kind of agree and I kind of disagree. Because I get my period. I don't get angry. But sometimes in school, I get angry. Because teachers and work and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so I'll leave it in the middle. You rarely get mood swings. So I'll just leave it in the middle. Alrighty. Your travel plans are usually well thought out. I don't travel, so no. No. I don't go anywhere. I just stay here and do nothing and make videos for you guys. Anyway, I'm not trying to say I don't like making videos for you guys. It's just, that's all I do. It's often difficult for you to relate to other people's feelings. I'll just put agree right here. Alright. Your mood can change very quickly. I'll put agree, but let's check here. Yeah, there we go. Next. Alrighty. In the decision, truth should be more important than people's sensitivities. I'll go with agree, but right here. You rarely worry about your actions. How your actions affect other people. No! You rarely worry. Heck no. I disagree with that. No. Your work style is closer to random energy spikes than to a methodical and organized approach. Oh, great. No, I'm kidding. Well, my work style will be basically school. And it depends what class I'm in. Because if it's math, then I'm going to not do anything. I'm just going to guess. Is random energy spikes than to methodical. Well, I'll just put disagree. Because when I work, I usually stay focused on my work sometimes, unless I have friends in your class. Because you know that moment when you have friends in your class and can't concentrate. You are often envious of others. No, I'm fabulous. That's not. I'm not envious of anybody. An interesting book of video games is often better than a social event. Yeah. Video games, man. Like a book. Book for me is fan fiction. But a book that would catch my interest is either romance but it has to be sad because, like, as much as I do like romance with happy endings, but the one that interests me the most is the one that ends sadly because that's real life. Anyway, sorry about that. Because I don't go to social events. Like parties, like all I do at parties is be on my phone. Like nowadays, you go to parties, everyone's on their phone. Like, cause like parties is usually with my family, and like it's boring. Cause my cousins are tiny, I mean little, so I have no one to talk to. So I just, go on my phone, text my friends. That's it. I'm just like, I'm at a party. I'm bored. Help me. No, I'm done. Anyway, being able to develop a plan and stick to it is the most important part of every project. Being able to develop a plan and stick to it is the most very important. Yeah, it is, but I never do it. So I'll just put agree because that is true. But I never do it. Like when I have projects, I usually procrastinate. I can't even say it. Procrastinate. I can't say it right, but whatever. You know what I mean. You can easily lose yourself in fantasy and ideas. No. That's my friend. Others would call you ingenious, as you are constantly generating or original ideas. Nope. Anyway, if someone does not respond to your email quickly, you start worrying if you said something wrong. Well, email for me, sorry if you guys have a lollipop. Email for me is basically texting because I text. I don't email people anymore. Like who emails now? Anyway, if well, I'm just gonna assume that this is texting basically because like who emails anymore, unless you're in 50 Shades Grey. Anyway, not saying I watched that movie, it's just, the trailer, well, the honest trailer, they're just, like, emailing, texting, Anyway, so, well, I don't start worrying I said something wrong. I just get annoyed, so, disagree. That's where I could, angry conversation, As a parent, you would rather see your child grow up kind than smart. Yes, if I was to have a kid, yeah, I'd rather them turn out kind than smart. Cause I know this one girl, she's smart, but she isn't nice. It's like, well, she's nice to other people except me. I don't know why she hates me. Cause like she hates me for some unknown reason. Anyway, you see no point in experimenting with processes or methods that are working well enough. God, I hate these scientific questions. You see no point experimenting with processes or methods that are working well. Enough. In processes or methods that are working. Agree. Why not? Your dreams tend to be vivid and focus on a fictional world. Huh. I'll just leave it in the middle, you know, because why not? Alright. It does not take you much time to start getting involved in social activities at your new workplace. What? Disagree. Just heck no. Yeah, just put it right here. Alright. You are more of a natural improviser than a careful planner. I'm gonna put agree. Because I really don't plan. Unless it's like for a dance. But like, I have a dance this Saturday. Yeah. Like, I already have my dress. I already have my shoes. So all I gotta do, like, it's on a Saturday at school. So when I get up, I have to, like, gotta go to the hair salon, do my hair. I'm glad.
Mommy! Yeah.
Sorry about that. Anyway, to you, new things and methods are always better, or at least interesting. Put it right here. Alright. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Jesus. Anyway. You would rather live a stable and predictable life than one that is full of novelty and riskier. I'll go with disagree for right here. I love a risky life. Guys. You often spend time exploring unrealistic and impractical yet intriguing ideas. I'll just leave it in the middle. Alright. You would rather improvise than spend time coming up with a detailed plan. Yes. Because I don't want to think. I don't like thinking. Alright. You are a relatively reserved and quiet person. Yes. Like at school, I'm usually like quiet. And like if you guys ever met me in real life, I would just like say hi. I would just wave at you because I'm a really shy person in real life. Like on YouTube, yeah, no, because you know. But if you guys ever met me in real life, yeah, I would be very, 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 very shy. I'd be like, hi. I'd be very shy. Anyway, if you had a business, you'd find it very difficult to fire loyal but underperforming employees. Wait, what? To fire loyal but underperforming employees. I'll leave you in the middle, because if I had a business, wait, let me think. Loyal but underperforming. I'm gonna assume underperforming means like, yeah, I'm gonna put right here. It would be hard because they're loyal, but the bad thing is like, you know, it's like they suck, but they're loyal, you know, because that's kind of difficult because, yeah, I hate it. Okay, anyway. You have been called impractical quite a few times in the past. I have no idea what impractical means, so I'll be right back. Alrighty, so I looked it up, and it says it. God. The one thing I hate about eating lollipops is when stupid paper comes off. Anyway. It says, sorry about that. Okay, gosh. Okay, phone. It says, of an object or course of action, not adapted for use or action, not sensible or realistic. I would say, yeah, sensible. Have been called me that, but mostly on YouTube. Like, most people don't think I'm creative enough, like, on YouTube. They're like, you suck, you know. I don't know how you have 200 subscribers, you know. Them haters gonna hate, and the haters gonna skate. No, I'm done. Anyway, logic is usually more important than heart when it comes to making important decisions. Crap. I'd try to disagree. They're right here. There you go. Alrighty. Keeping your options open is more important than having a to-do list. And yeah. Well, whatever. Yeah. If your friend is sad about something, you are more likely to offer emotional support than suggest ways to deal with the problem. Yeah, I mostly offer emotional support. Right. Jesus. Anyway, you rarely feel insecure. I kind of know what insecure means, but at the same time, I don't. So I'll be back again. Well, I looked up insecure. Basically means like non-confident, and you don't feel like good of yourself. I'll just put it right here, because I sometimes do feel insecure. Anyway, you have no difficulties coming up with a personal timetable and sticking to it. I'll just disagree. Anyway, being right is more important than being cooperative when it comes to teamwork. Disagree right here. Anyway, you think that everyone's views should be respected regardless of whether they are supported by facts or not. I would agree over here. Alrighty. You feel more energetic after spending time with a group of people. Yes, I do. Because when I'm with friends, I feel so happy. But sometimes, like, I feel kind of sad when it's over. Anyway, you're constantly exploring your environment to see what improvements you can make. No. Not to be mean, but I'm just like, no. You see yourself as very emotionally stable. I'll just put a grade right here. Alrighty. Your mind is always buzzing with unexplored ideas and plans. Disagree. You would not call yourself a dreamer. Disagree, because I dream. Anyway. Usually find it difficult to relax when talking in front of many people. Yeah. Over here. Meh. You get easily bored with the usual way of doing things. Yes. I hate the same old thing every day. You worry too much about what other people think. Maybe. Like right here. Alright. If the room is full, you stay closer to the walls, avoiding the center. Yes. You prefer to think about practical and tangible concepts. I'm just going to leave it in the middle because I have no idea what tangle means. Alright. For the practical and tangible concepts. I'll leave it in the middle. Alright. Alright. You feel very anxious in stressful situations. Yes. Usually prefer traditional over new. I'll leave it in the middle because, like, I prefer traditional and new. I don't know. You focus on possibilities rather than realities. No, I do not. Because, like, the possibilities, like, I know they're never going to come true. So, like, I basically I focused more on reality, not on possibilities. Yeah, so, yeah, I'm that kind of person. Anyway, you often take initiative in social situations. Nope. Alrighty, results. So it's like, please wait. Alrighty, please wait. My personality type is adventurer. Okay. Everyone's an artist, but not everyone knows. I'm an adventurer. Woo! Alrighty. So this is mind. I'm 65% introverted. I have no idea what the heck that means. For energy, 5% observant. Nature, 43% feeling. Tactics, 62% prospecting. And 8% turbulent. I have no idea what the heck that means, but okay. That's what I am. Start reading. Pacha! Alrighty. The adventure. I change during the course of day. I wake and I'm one person, and when I go to sleep, I know for certain I'm somebody else. Yeah, not really. I used to be a person that loves a true artist, but not necessarily in typical sense when they're out of painting trees. Often, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. Oh, this isn't about me? Okay. But why am I like a freaking... My variant is turbulent, and my role is explorer. I don't know how I'm the adventurer, because I'm kind of lazy. I'm lazy, because like, if it would come to adventuring, yeah, I would run, but yeah, but I probably most likely die. Anyway, yeah, I guess that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. As you guys know, I'm an adventurer. Okay. See you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.